And so how old was she?
How old was she when she started? It was 1. And
she started in May.
In May, so...
She's like 1.5.
1.5.
Okay.
How about Dexter, is it?
Yeah, he just started in, I guess it was end of August. Right, so he moved on when he was 2.5, so...
Right on. This is what we're afraid of. She might just get out and start running around. She's got a bit of free will.
Well, after the first class, I wasn't sure if we were going to
It was gonna last, yeah.
I thought, oh, we're going back to, I'm getting in the pool.
You get demoted.
Yeah. But, no, he's been good.
Yeah, we had a buddy that, same thing. He comes here and said his kids were great, and then something happened, and he's like, now they hate it.
Really?
And they've got 2, and they said both of them at the same time. And they're usually here at this time.
Maybe
we see them. Yeah, maybe they got promoted as well. Oh, this noodle thing is going to be an interesting. She hated the noodle boat.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the one thing she just didn't like. It's going to be interesting to see what.
Well, in the class before he actually, the last class that I spent in the pool with him, just by chance, none of the other kids had shown up, so I was like, okay, Blake, kind of, because I thought he would be the instructor, and so I was like, just try to do everything without me, right? At least I'm still in the pool, but
yeah.
And yeah, it didn't go well, and I thought, and so when the first class didn't go well, I was like, we'll give it another shot. The next class, he's kind of getting better at it, and so in this class, he's completely fine.
Yeah, we got lucky too with Blake. It was mainly like a one-on-one class, like every time. Like every now and then somebody would get in there.
Oh yeah.
Kicking like a frog.
And so how old is she? When's her birthday?
She just turned 2.
Just turned 2?
Yeah. What about Dexter? You said he was about 2.5?
Yeah, he'll turn 3 in April.
Okay, great. Has he got any brothers or sisters?
Little sister.
Nice.
She turned a year last week. So.
Yeah, we got our second one on the way, obviously.
Cool. Do you know if it's a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Little boy?
We're done.
Us too.
You get one of each. You're
done,
right?
Yeah. And you know, it's good to have them so close together as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got friends that, you know, they're going to be 4 years apart, but they're back in diapers, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're back starting the whole thing over again, so. And,
yeah, I kind of agree. Get it done, and
yeah. But also a lot closer in age.
Exactly. So I've got a brother that's 2 years older than me, and then a brother that's almost 11 years younger than me.
Oh wow.
And like he's like a whole other. He's like an only child.
Yep.
You know, like by the time he was just becoming a person, we were off to college.
So I come from a pretty large family. There's 7 kids.
Wow.
And so I have a twin brother, so I'm the youngest.
Wow.
And so the age gap between the oldest and the youngest is 12 years.
Wow.
And yeah, we didn't really know.
Are you identical twins?
No, we're fraternal.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty crazy.
That'd always be so weird to me. I always thought about that, like walking around knowing there's someone else that looks almost identical to you. That would just be weird to me.
Yeah. One day someone's like, "Oh, I think I saw your twin brother," and I'm thinking, "No, you didn't."
No, we don't look
We
like.
don't look at all.
I can't believe how good she's doing.
She looks like she's trying to get off the edge. That's the only thing I'm really worried about.
Blake's got an honor.
Yeah. I wonder how many kids they let into this class.
That's a good question. Couldn't be
they've
more
really
than
gotta watch.
3, right?
Well, you know what? I think he's called 4 one time.
Wow.
But,
that's hands full.
We've only ever had 3 in there thus far. Yeah, that's a lot, right? If just, you know, by chance.
Because they really can't swim yet.
And he's already got 1 kid out. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes. I guess that's why they have this door.
Right?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
It doesn't take more than. You're just like, he's busy, I'm not.
Exactly.
So.
Says Arizona there, but are you from Canada?
I am.
I got the out.
Oh, okay.
I played hockey growing up, so I had a
Okay.
lot of Canadian guys on my team and stuff.
Okay. Are you guys originally from?
No.
Syria?
Kelly's from Wisconsin. I'm from North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
What part of Canada are you from?
So born and raised in Montreal, and last 8 years I was in Calgary.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, I've been to Vancouver and Toronto and Montreal, and actually Thunder Bay for a hockey
Oh
tournament.
yeah.
It's cold as hell.
Oh yeah.
Ontario.
Yep.
I always like Canada. It's like nice.
Yeah.
Cold.
It can be cold, that's for sure. The coldest I've experienced was actually last February. It got to minus 55 C.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like your eyeballs would freeze at that level.
They
What is
literally
that
were, right? If you
Fahrenheit?
spent too long outside.
That's
What is that at Fahrenheit?
What would that be in Fahrenheit? So minus 25.
0 is freezing, so
Right.
everything's just absolute, which is
Yeah.
a much better way.
So Celsius and Fahrenheit, 0 is 30 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like minus 20 something
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah.
That's really cold. Yeah, I was in Colorado once, and they shut the ski slopes because it was so. I don't know what it was, but with the wind temperature, like at the top of the mountain, it was like minus 30 or something. Just something stupid. Like, and they said the guys were like, "Yeah, your eyes could freeze
Yep.
at the top. You know, like
Yep.
literally the moisture in your eyes could freeze."
We weren't shutting off the vehicles.
Yeah.
If you were just to pull into a store and do groceries and that and come back out, it probably wasn't going to start.
It ain't coming back on.
But if you've got your block heater on, you've got it plugged in.
The block
you'll be fine. So.
Did you guys have to have those in Wisconsin?
I don't know. There's a couple times they shut down school though because it was too cold.
Just trying to wait.
She's doing great.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of anxious about it. I'm
Yeah.
afraid at any moment it could all just unwind.
She really likes the pool though,
She,
so
she wakes up every day. Swimming pool.
Yeah. Eh? Dexter loves it too. Just
does he go to preschool or anything?
he's going to daycare right now. We'll put him in preschool when he turns 3.5, so next September.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys live here in Cinco or?
yeah, right over here, Highland Knolls and Mason.
Cool.
Yourselves?
Yeah, we live. You know where the model home village is?
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live over in that area.
Okay.
In
Cool.
between the old one and the new one.
In between the old one and the new one. Yeah, if you drew like a line between it.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you go like Spring Green, then there's like those several $1 million houses. We're not in those. Keep going past them. Hold on one second. This is Jordan. Hey, what's going on? Yep. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm like right there. I'm like right at it too. I'm like mine's like 90.
She blows bubbles and then she drinks it.
Yeah, no, it seems to be fine actually, and they sent me a recall letter, so I do need to just take it in there. Right. Yeah, that makes No, I appreciate that. That's very nice. Yeah, I just got a new battery. Great. Right. Right. Nice. That's cool. Absolutely.
She's got a report card.
Mm-hmm. Right. How much is the brake fluid?
Wouldn't they just fix all that when you go take it in for the recall?
Yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that.
It's got an arm.
It's an occupational hazard right there.
All right, I really appreciate it, man. All right, take care. He was actually really good. He was like, he was like, there's a recall on the transmissions. He's like,
Okay, I've been telling you that.
well, I know you have. He was like, your transmission fluid needs to be redone. He was like, but if they're gonna replace your transmission because it's recalled,
They'll
he was
just
like,
give you brake fluid and stuff.
no, he was the transmission. He was like, they'll have to flush the system. So he's like, just don't do that. But he's like, do know that if they don't do that, you do need to,
Bring it back.
It's probably true. I mean, the thing's got 90,000 miles on it.
You just need to call John Eagle back.
Well,
I think I've saved their number on the house phone. They left a message.
we can see if they're open Friday, and if they are, they're gonna take the day off.
We're supposed to be wrapping presents.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Awesome.
Dexter's like, move it. You're too slow.
Well, this is the first time she's done a monkey walk without the turtles.
Oh, yeah. She's probably
Like,
waiting
she's like,
for
what?
him.
What do I do now? Like, I don't see what I'm supposed to knock over. Like, she's like looking up, like. So, are you a Canadians fan?
Canadians, Flames.
Yeah, you lived in Calgary,
yeah.
sure.
Even being Canadian, though, I think football is more my sport.
Really?
Yeah, NFL. Just
Do you remember Van Will? He lived in Toronto. This guy that I went to college with and I played in college, and he was always so mad. He was like, "Wish the CFL would just fold." And he was like, "Toronto would get a team." It's like and he was like, "Vancouver could get a team."
the joke is the CFL is the crappy football league, right?
It's I'm sure it's fine.
It's just it's the rules. So
They're 3 downs.
3 downs. So you know what?
The
On
end
first
zone's
down,
20
if you
yards.
throw it and it's incomplete, as a D-back, man, it's a dream.
Yeah, sit back.
Defensive line, so the wide receivers run to the line. How easy is it to tell when the snap is going to be? Right? The end zone, let's just say...
it's 20 yards, right?
Yeah. So try to cover a guy 10 yards deep.
Yeah.
Right?
They can run way deeper routes.
Jeez.
It's a throwing
it's
dream.
It's a lob, right?
Yeah.
So...
End zone lobs are...
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'm not excited to do it. That becomes your biggest asset is really your punter and your field goal kicker.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, you can punt the ball and punt it out of the end zone. You get 2 points. It drives me nuts.
What?
It drives me nuts.
I didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah. So it drives me bananas.
Are you a Texans fan or?
You know what? I've kind of changed teams over the years, but I decided to pick Titans because when Vince Young was in college, I thought, maybe he's going to be good. I didn't know he was such an idiot. So I'm still a Titans fan. I'm ready to jump.
Yeah, my parents live in Nashville.
Yeah, if I'm going to live here, I might as well. I support them anyways, right? But when it becomes a Titans Texans game, which the one game they had this year, oh my
People
God.
here hate the Titans.
Oh yeah.
Because they took the Oilers, you know.
Right. Yep. So, but yeah, I followed Dallas for a while, and when they won the 3 Super Bowls, and I don't know, I don't like teams that are always on their. I don't know. They just seemed like they were going to be good for so long.
They were.
I like a team that struggles a little bit.
Yeah, you got to have a little adversity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody can't like the Patriots.
You know, I've always hated the Patriots.
So have I.
Between Bruschi and Harrison, and then I don't know why I hated Bruschi though. I just hated him. He was so good though.
Yeah, Teddy Bruschi.
Right?
Yeah, he's usually not the guy everybody hates. It's weird.
Yeah.
I hate Belichick.
Oh yeah. He drives me bananas. I like Brady though. I do like Brady.
I don't like Brady.
I don't like what he did to his. Because I think he's got a kid with another girl, right?
No.
Yeah.
He's got.
He does, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't she pregnant?
Moynihan. Yeah, he left her for Giselle
I'm not
Bundchen.
impressed with that situation.
No, I'm
right.
not winning a lot of points with a lot of people.
The only thing is if they were going to be unhappy and the child was going to see that, then I understand. But at the same time, kind of shouldn't have thought about that.
It's probably just a Giselle thing.
Yeah, he had a shot at Giselle, so he. Yeah, I completely forgot about that till you mentioned it.
Yeah.
She's really pretty too.
We went to Moynihan's gorgeous. We went to school in Tennessee, so at the University of Tennessee where Peyton Manning went to school.
Right,
so we're kind of team Manning instead of Brady.
Okay, yeah.
I read an article about how Peyton Manning should win the MVP this year.
Yeah.
Because didn't take a snap and look what they did. They're 0-12.
Yeah.
It's like you don't think that because when Brady went down. I think they made the playoffs with Matt Castle.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Like a 10-win team with Matt Castle.
What do you think? You think Manning comes back?
I hope he does. I don't think he comes back with the Colts. I think he's.
Yeah, he's got to restructure that contract then, right?
I think he's gone, and I think he'll go with like the Redskins or something like that. Daniel Schneider's known for overpaying for older guys. Yes. I hope he does well, though.
The only thing I'm worried about with Manning, he's still got years left in him. I don't know, 4 years anyways.
Oh.
But,
that's a good she's killing it.
3 neck surgeries? Yeah, I don't know.
Man, that's all. Your neck is.
I don't know if I'd even want to play anymore. Even if you've got, you can do it. One bad hit and you're done.
You're done.
I don't want to see a guy become a paraplegic on the
Absolutely.
field. I don't want to see it.
His brother, he's not Eli, but he's got one, Cooper.
Oh, right, yep.
He couldn't play sports because of a similar injury.
Really?
Yeah.
I always wondered what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's like a tight end, too.
Really?
Yeah.
And so when's the due date?
January
28th.
I got that?
Nice.
How about that?
I don't know if you really got it. I think I might have said it before you.
Agree to disagree. Mauricio hasn't texted me back. It's not a good sign. I'll call him right after we're done. How long have you been in Houston?
We moved here July 16th.
Oh, okay. So not very long. Yeah. You moved the worst time.
I know. It was it's a company move though. So.
Who are you with?
Michelle.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yourself?
Are you downtown or?
No, out here at Wood Creek, so off Jerry Ashford.
Yep. I'm actually right across the street from you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I work on Eldridge and Memorial. Thank you.
Yeah.
Corner of that. Yeah, so we're right next to each other.
Oh, cool. Where do you work?
I work for a trading company called BioOcean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she got the submarine.
We trade ethanol, crude, gasoline.
Yeah.
We supply Shell with a lot of ethanol, as a matter of fact.
Cool.
They're the guys that we work with are downtown.
Okay.
They're Stusco.
Yeah.
Shell Trading.
Oh, yep. I deal with some of the guys with some of the stuff they do now.
With the gasoline or ethanol? Or, I know a bunch of them. I mean, since they're such big companies,
we're moving into a new product. It'll be probably announced in January or February.
What is it?
LNG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people are moving into that, liquid natural gas.
Yep.
I mean, it's
So
going to be big for municipalities and stuff like that. And
just marine, right?
yeah, sure.
Because they've got new regulation coming in 2015, and the time they need to buy their boats is right about now.
Yep,
so
to get them
start
built.
Signing up for so you guys
Contracts
do
and
with diesel, gasoline, or are you going to go a cleaner fuel, right? And so might as well make the jump now.
absolutely. And so, what do you do with Shell?
So the role doesn't really tell you what I do, but so I manage non-technical risk. So when I was in Canada, I was getting the well licenses. Here, I'm setting up the LNG facilities.
The actual physical facilities.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What is she saying? She's like singing.
Yeah, when you say manage non-technical risk, I mean, it's like more of a risk management role or something like that.
Yeah, regulatory, permitting stakeholders.
Man, that stuff's deep.
So
We do a lot of importing and exporting, and we've got she's just really smart, but thank God she's there. Because, I mean, traders don't ever think about anything like that. That's what I do, I trade, and
yep.
I would never think about any of that stuff. She knows all the regulations and rules and FERC and all that crap.
Yeah. And coming from Canada, it's
Completely different,
It's
right?
different regulations, so I'm catching up as fast as I can.
Yeah, you're like part lawyer, part environmentalist, part... I mean, you have to have so many hats you wear in that role.
It's fun, though. It keeps it interesting.
Yeah, I bet. She keeps crapping the brains.
Dexter was throwing them at Blake's head before. So.
I saw that. He jumped one pretty good.
She's doing pretty good.
I'm
First class.
I'm pretty happy with it. I mean,
hopping out of the pool's fine. It's the crying, and you're thinking,
losing
we're
it.
getting put back.
yeah, I was afraid cause she gets a little separation anxiety. She had a.
But honestly, it's more with me than with you.
It's true.
So since I've always been the one to sit out here, she knows that I'm going to be out here maybe.
Right. She had a lunch at her school on Friday, and we both went, and she like lost it when she saw us like both because she thought it was time to go, and she couldn't eat like her lunch, and then she got okay with it. She realized we weren't leaving her.
Right.
Can you hold this?
Yeah, sure.
And so she going to preschool?
Yeah, she goes Monday and Friday.
Kelly stays home, but
Yeah.
Over off Cinco Terrace.
it's a great school.
What's it called?
British Private Prep School.
Oh, okay.
They have one on Fry. Or not Fry, Mason. No, Fry. They have an older one on Fry, and then they just built the one on Cinco Terrace.
Oh, okay.
It's got like spires, and if you see the building, that's the reason I bring it up. Yeah, it's if you can see it from 1093 on the right.
Okay.
Before you get to what's the name of that neighborhood? Oh yeah, before you get to the Family Grill. If you've been to the Family Grill.
Okay. We just send them to it's called Child Time just over here. I mean, we can literally walk from our house.
That's great.
But and they're pretty good. We'll send them there at least until next so the company starts paying for his childcare.
Really? Shell does?
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Do y'all have a daycare in the building?
No, we don't. So so if you're not an expat, they'll pay for a certain percentage of it. But being we're expat, they'll pay for everything once he's 3 years old. And so he turns 3 in April, but because the cycle has already started, they'll only start in August. So we'll send them, we'll register him anyways for 5 days a week, and then send him however many. Right, my wife stays at home anyways, and then the little girl will be going next August as well. So.
It's just chunking rings, man. They gotta be about done.
Yeah, another 2 or 3 minutes.
So So I don't know that they do a lot more than they did in the class before, but
Well, it's unassisted. And,
Yeah.
which is good.
yeah. Probably Mauricio. And that's him. He's saying yo. I mean, I texted him back. I mean, let's see if he's getting my texts. He has like 3 phones, so I never know which one to call.
So like a work cell.
He's got a work cell, a personal cell, and then I don't get it either. If you want me to be get a hold of me
Your work
anytime.
really doesn't want you to make personal calls. She does not get this game.
Hey man, what's going on? Is it 1 or you think you guys could do 12:45? If you guys can. I mean, we're just about wrapping up her swim lessons. We'll probably be able to get over there a little bit, by 12:45.
You were right next to it.
Y'all think you can make it? I mean, I don't want to push you. I'm sorry to. All right, man. We'll meet you over there. All right, later. That's fine. I still think we should go to Lupe Tortillas and get the gift card. They are notoriously. Phone's locked. They're notoriously late.
Oh, girl's impressive.
I know her. She's killing it. She does not get. She's supposed to put that ball in the hoop.
No, she's supposed to keep it.
Poor Dexter's getting no love on the ball game because I was just holding on to
He's
it.
really patient.
Yeah, he is.
He's super calm for a little boy, but
Yeah.
he's starting to get into those terrible